सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु, सहनौ भुनक्तु, सह वीर्यं करवावहै, तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
We'll chant the first three mantras together. Harihi Om Brahmavadino Vadanti Kim Karanam Brahma Kutasma Jataha Jivamakena Vacha Sampratishtaha Adhishtita Kena Suketareshu Vartamahe Brahma Vido Vyavastham Kalasvabhavo Niyatiryavriccha Bhutani Yonih Purusha Iti Chintya Sanyoga Eshanatvattvabhava Atmapyanishas Sukha Dukkha Heto Vedhyana Yoganugata Apashyan Devatmashaktim Svagune Nigudham Yah Karanani Iti Krani Tani Kalatma Yuktani Idishtvetaha. So Brahmavadis had a discussion. They explored various possibilities and they dismissed those possibilities that occurred to them, and then they resorted to Dhyana Yoga, and Ishvara became their guru, and they got the Jnanam and understood that Brahman can become Karanam because of Maya Shakti. Really speaking, Brahman does not become Karanam. Brahman, as though become Karanam, appears to become Karanam because of Maya Shakti. Brahman is free from Karya Karana Bhava, the status of being the cause and effect. Brahman as such, Brahman by itself is Anyatra Dharmad, Anyatra Dharmad, Anyatrasmat Krita Kritat. It is different from Krita and Akrita, Karya and Karana. So Brahman by itself is Karya Karana Sambandha Rahita, free from being the cause and effect. But Maya, because of Maya or Maya Sahita Brahma, is Karanatvena Pradarsyate, is presented as Karana. And Brahman is presented as Karana with a purpose. What is the purpose? Purpose is to reveal this fact that whatever you are seeing is really Brahman. Yat kinchit sarvam Brahma eva. Yadidam sarvam Brahma eva. That is the message Shruti wants to give. And for that purpose, this factor of Maya is introduced. Even though Maya is not a real entity, but it is introduced for a purpose. The purpose is to show that everything is nothing but Brahma. And for conveying this idea that Maya is just introduced provisionally to explain that everything is Brahman, we tell a story. Traditionally, the story is told. There was a person, must be from Kerala. You will understand why Kerala. Because he had 17 elephants. In UP, generally they will not have. So, 17 elephants he had. That was his main property. And he died. And he has written a will. The will was, my half property should be given to my eldest son. 1/3 should be given to my second son. And 1/9 should be given to my youngest son. For whatever reason. Now, all other things can be, divided. But elephant, how will you do it? 1/9 you do, then one elephant is gone. 17 half you do, other elephant gone. So how will you do that? And so all three of them were fighting. Everybody was telling, you let go a little bit, you let go a little bit. Everybody, that's the human nature. People around me should be so understanding, accommodating, compassionate, so I can get away with whatever I do. That is human mind. I can commit mistake, but you should be very considerate. That is what human expectation is. We want others to be good, so that I can manage by all angularities. I can get away with my angularities. So they were fighting. And that time, one person riding on the elephant came. He was the friend of their father. And he said, what are you doing? He said, this is the problem. He said, doesn't matter. See, you are the children of my friend. So, what will I do? I will give my elephant added. So now 17 plus 1, 18. 1/2, 9 is given to the eldest one. 1/3 is given to the middle one. 9 plus 6, 2 given to the youngest one. One elephant remained. Again he rode on the elephant and went away. See, that's what. Maya is like that 18th elephant. It settles the matter and is to be withdrawn. We introduce the Maya to explain that how the world is non-separate from Brahman, because the world is product. And product cannot be separate from the cause. We want to introduce this idea. Karya Karana Prakriya means the methodology of cause and effect is introduced to convey this fact that this world is not separate from Brahma. But for that purpose, Brahman has to have the causal status. Brahman cannot have causal status. And without causal status of Brahma, we cannot convey this idea. And therefore, what we do, we introduce the 18th elephant like Maya. And once you understand this, that everything is Brahman, then what we say, Maya is Mithya. Maya really does not exist. So, we are not Mayavadi, even though many people call Shankaracharya ji as Mayavadi. Mayavadi means what? One who is committed to reveal Maya. It is not correct. Whether others call you Mayavadi or not, but you should not call yourself Mayavadi. We are not Mayavadi. We talk about Brahma as Maya, but we don't talk about Maya as the ultimate reality. We do talk about Maya, but Maya is a provisional entity accepted. Maya is not our commitment. To reveal Maya is not our commitment. Whatever we are committed to reveal, that Vadi we can be called. And therefore we are not Mayavadi, we are Brahmavadi. We are Brahmavadi. Brahmavadi na vadanti. We are committed to understand, and Shastra and Acharyas are committed to reveal Brahma. Therefore, we are Brahmavadi, not Mayavadi. Even though Shankaracharya ji and Shankaracharya ji's disciples are referred to by the other scholars, the scholars of Ramanuja and scholars of Dvaitavadina as a Mayavadina. In the books also they write Mayavadina too. In Nyaya Kosha, when they write the view of Vedanti, they write Mayavadina too. But we are not Mayavadina. They may call us. Like somebody may call idiot, but you should not think we are idiot. So we are not Mayavadi. Even though we talk about Maya. In fact, we talk about so many things. Why are you calling Maya? We are Panchabhutas also we are talking about. So you call us Bhutavadi also. We are talking about Panchabhutas. We are talking about the Dasa Indriyas. So you don't call us Indriyavadi. You don't have Tatparyam. Tatparyam means commitment is not there. Alright. So Maya is introduced to convey this Karya Karana Prakriya, the methodology of the cause and effect, so that the vision that everything is nothing but Brahman is conveyed. And therefore it is said, Devatma Shaktim Swaguner Nigudham Apashyan. And what is the purpose served by this Maya? In our whole methodology of communication, the purpose is that because of Maya, Brahman becomes Abhinna Nimitta Upadana Karana. This is an important word we use in our Vedanta Shastra, Abhinna Nimitta Upadana Karana. What does it mean? Brahman is Upadana Karanam, material cause, not separate from the efficient cause. Abhinna means non-separate. So Brahman is the material cause, non-separate from Nimitta Karana. It is both. And because of Maya alone, Brahman becomes a Nimitta Karanam, Sarvajnaha, Sarvashaktihi. And it becomes Upadana Karanam as well. Here a little bit more we need to know. There are two types of Upadana Karana. Upadana Karana means material cause. It is of two types. One is called Parinami Upadana Karanam, means the material cause which undergoes some change. That is called Parinami Upadana Karanam. Like we generally give this very evident example. Milk becoming curd. The milk is Parinami Upadana Karana. And the other one is Vivarta Upadana Karana. Apparent material cause. The cause for the appearance or apparent material cause is called Vivarta Upadana Karana. And what does it mean? We'll understand with the help of example. You must have heard this example of rope and snake. The rope is called Vivarta Upadana Karana, or the snake which is seen. Just to make it very clear, in other places also we can show it Vivarta Upadana Karanam, but just to make it clear. So the rope becomes the cause for the snake without undergoing any change. Swarupa aparityagena rupantara pattihi vivarta. The change without any, assumption of different form without the cause undergoing any change. That is called vivarta, appearance. Like the snake is an appearance without any change happening in the rope. Therefore, the rope is Vivarta Upadana Karana. And thus, there are two types of Upadana Karana. One is Parinami Upadana Karanam, the changing material cause, and Vivarta Upadana Karanam is unchanging material cause. And technically we say this, that Ishvara or Maya Sahita Brahma, which is called Ishvara, that Ishvara is Maya Drishtya, is Parinami Upadana Karana. Swarupa Drishtya, from the standpoint of oneself, it is Vivarta Upadana Karana. So because of Maya, Brahman attains this twofold status, this Nimitta Karanam and Upadana Karanam. And in Upadana Karana also, both the types it attains. And all this is for Prakriya, all this is for this communication, communicating the fact. In Mandukya Karika, the Gaudapadacharya ji says, Upadeshat ayam vadaha jnate dvaitam na vidyate. This is for prakriya, just for communication, all these things are talked about. When you understand the truth, the ultimate truth, then all those factors which were introduced don't remain. What remains is non-dual Brahman, which is myself. Many people get stuck with this, the details of the prakriya, and they have got so many questions. They don't understand this, that it is just for arriving at the particular vision. Not knowing this, they get stuck. How can you say like this? In other Upanishads it is said like this, other Acharya says like this. That is why when we study Vedanta as a mumukshu, as a jignasu of truth, not as an academician. Academic approach to the Shastra will make the person get lost. He may have satisfaction of ego, that he has got so many details about so many things. But the very purpose of studying Shastra may be lost. Alright. So, Maya was understood by them as a factor which makes non-causal Brahma to be a cause, as it were. And also they appreciated what? Paramatma, which is there behind Maya. And that is said in the second sentence. Yaha Paramatma, Ekaha, who is one. Adhitishtati. Adhitishtati means presides over. Tani Nikhilani Karanani. Those all causal factors. Paramatma is the one, Yaha, one who is, Ekaha, one, Adhitishtati. Adhitishtati means presides over. Suppose. Tani Nikhilani Karanani, all causal factors. And what are they? Kalatma Yuktani. Endowed with, including Kala Atma. This particular word refers to the list which was given in the previous mantra. You see Kala and last one was Purusha. Purusha refers to Atma. So Paramatma presides over all those causal factors, including Kala, time principle, and Atma, Jivatma. So Nikhilani means all. Yukta we can translate here as including. All factors including Kala and Purusha. So time principle also has got some causality. So creation happens as per when the particular time period is occurring. So time principle E is a factor. We have got a calculation in Shastra that after this many Sahasra Chatur Yuga, one day E of Brahmaji is over, we'll have a secondary dissolution. Then again Srishti will be there when Brahmaji's day comes. So during the night there is a pralaya, and during the day again Srishti. Secondary pralaya. And then Prakrita pralaya, then when millions and billions of years are over. So Kala also is a factor. Purusha, Atma, Jivatma also is a factor. How? By contributing punya and papa. Jivas are like customers. See, any production will be there only when customers are there. Imagine customers are not at what production? No production. So Jivas, by doing punya and papa, they are responsible for the creation. Therefore, they are also, Jiva also is one of the causal factors, but not the main one. And therefore, the list given in the second mantra, we include, we don't reject all these items, but they are not the main factors. All of them are adhitishtati, presided over by Paramatma with Maya. And they are contributing to the creation. So Jiva also contributes. So you are also have a share. You also have a share in this company called world, universe, universal company. You are also a shareholder. Right? Your punya papas are there, because of which the world is there. So the world is the way it is, for that you also contributed. So if you ask Bhagavan, दुनिया बनाने वाले क्या तेरे मन में समाई, काहे को दुनिया बनाई? Why did you make this world? This is a common question of many people. In every satsang, one of the person will ask this question. Why did Bhagavan make this world with so much suffering? See, this question comes when things are not going okay. When things are going well, people don't ask this question. Why did you make this world? When things are not going okay, then only. Like people go to the astrologer when things are not going okay. Therefore, no astrologer will tell you, you have everything fine, you don't have any problem. No astrologer will tell you. Because he knows that nobody will come to me when things are going okay. He will say, थोड़ा अच्छा है लेकिन थोड़ा भी problem है. So everybody will like that only. Anyway, so if that question comes, why Bhagavan made this world? Because I wanted this world to be made. I am one of the customers for Bhagavan to manufacture this world. This is a nice way of looking. Instead of blaming Bhagavan, you own up the responsibility. Don't blame yourself. Own up the responsibility. Owning up responsibility is not blaming oneself. In life, we stop blaming the world, we stop blaming ourselves. We just take responsibility and do what is to be done. That is the sign of maturity. So the Swamiji very nicely somewhere he says, one sign of maturity is to acknowledge facts and doing what is to be done. Generally, our tendency is what? To blame others. Why am I like this? Because my parents did not bring me up properly. One child at the age of 12 or something was reading the book, How to Bring Up Children. Say, parents asked that, why are you reading the book? He said, I am reading whether you have brought up me properly. So we want to blame the world. It doesn't solve the problem. In fact, spirituality, you can consider yourself to be a spiritual when you stop blaming the world and own up the responsibility for your mental health. Take up the responsibility. And Here also this question is that why Bhagavan made this world? Answer is Atma. I, Jivatma also contributed. Therefore, Kalatma Yuktani Adhitishtati. Ekaha, one Paramatma alone, he presides over, blesses all the factors by lending them existence. Adhitishtati. Lending existence and wherever required, lending them consciousness. Bhagavan is blessing all of them. And therefore, Ishvara, Paramatma, he is the cause of this world. And what is this Paramatma who is the cause of this world? Brahman with Maya. Brahman with Maya Shakti, he is the cause of this world. That is the answer they got. Now, in the next two mantras, Paramatma is presented as Vishwarupa. Before that, I will give Anvaya. Thus, I will read the words in the arranged manner. Te dhyana yoganugataha santaha. Oh, I have to explain one word also. Swagunaihi nigudham devatma shaktim apashyan. यह एकः सन् तानि कालात्मयुक्तानि निखिलानि कारणानि अधितिष्ठति तस्य शक्तिम् अपश्यन्. Okay, I forgot to explain one word. This Anvaya, one benefit is I myself will know that which word is missed out. I did not explain one word, Swagunair Nigudha. Some people they see, I think this must be very, very difficult. So, Swamiji, somehow I'm lost. I missed it, I will explain. Swagunaihi Nigudham, hidden because of its own products. Here, Guna has got the meaning products. It is an adjective for Devatma Shaktim Maya. Maya, which is making Brahma Karanam, as it were, that Maya is Swagunaihi Nigudha. Nigudha means hidden, not recognized. Because of what? Swagunaihi, its own product. Means we are not able to appreciate Maya and Maya Sahita Ishvara because of the products. Products are so enchanting, so mind captivating that our mind does not go to appreciate the cause. See, if I ask a lady, what are you wearing now around your neck? What will she say? Chain only. She will say chain only, no? Yeah. Will she say I am wearing gold? Chain only. Even though chain is what? Made of gold. Not made, it is gold only. Yesterday we studied. Karanameva Satyam. So what is gold only. Chain is only a name given to a form of gold. So really speaking, you are wearing gold only. But see, you miss gold. You miss to appreciate gold. Why? Because the product is taking away your attention. That is what happens. If I ask you, what is this? You will say pot only. You don't appreciate clay. Even though clay alone is there, really speaking, the substance is clay. Substantial existence is of clay. But the pot product has captured your attention so much that you miss it. You miss the cause. So Maya, which is the causal factor in creation of the world, is missed. Why? Because of its product. Products of Maya are veiling the Maya as it were, not allowing to appreciate that this particular product is nothing but unmanifest name and form getting manifested. It is nothing but Ishvara. And therefore they are called Swagunaihi Nigudham. This Maya is hidden, unrecognized, not recognized because of its product. Sometimes children know they become so bright, their parents are forgotten. So people know that that house belongs to that boy. That Pragdananda, no? In Madras, the chess player, what is that? Pragdananda. So the house is, even the house belongs to father only, but still known by them. So products are drawing our attention. Therefore, cause is missed. And therefore, Sagunaihi Nigudham Mayam Apashyan. And Yaha is there. So grammatically, Yaha is a relative pronoun. So it should have correlative. So correlative is apply. Tasya Shaktim Apashyan. Paramatma, who presides over the causal factors, its power or his power, they appreciate it. Paramatma is not to be seen as an object. Paramatma is to be claimed as oneself. There is only one way of knowing the limitless Brahman, and that is, I am Brahman. You cannot know Brahman as an object. You always claim Brahman as yourself. This is an important principle of Vedanta. Alright. Now, in the next two mantras, this Paramatma, Maya Sahitam Brahma, alone is appearing as this world. This particular idea is given. This is an important teaching of Vedanta. And in fact, this Shvetashvatar Upanishad is highlighting this point very often. Every now and then, Shvetashvatar Upanishad highlights this point that Paramatma alone is appearing as this world. And this is important because most of the people restrict Paramatma only to a particular form. When I say Ishvara, what comes to your mind? Some form comes. Krishna, Shiva, Devi, some form comes. But Shastra says that is good beginning. When you start thinking about, knowing about Ishvara, initially you invoke the presence of Ishvara in one particular form. Therefore, child is told this is Bhagavan. In every family, every house, there will be small puja room. And in that, there will be pictures or these idols of the Lord, and child will be told, you go to Bhagavan's room. It's called Bhagavan's room, God's room. So child will have the idea what? Where is Bhagavan? He is there in puja room. And sometimes, some idol will be kept in the study room also. And child thinks Bhagavan is sitting. That one child, his mother was telling me. He said when child wanted to do some mischief, then he turned the face of the Lord. That is something, Means he took it as real. And he didn't want to do like when mother is around, they don't do. So they go behind mother and do. So similarly, the same thing. He turned the face of the Lord and did whatever mischief he wanted to do. So we start our relationship with the Lord in this manner. We invoke the presence of the Lord in one particular form. Some idol. But remember one thing. We are not idol worshipper. Pujya Swamiji used to emphasize this point. He says Indians are accused or looked down upon as idol worshippers. He says we are not idol worshippers. We are Ishvara worshipper, Lord worshippers. We don't worship the idol. We are worshipping the Lord invoked in the idol. And generally I give this example. Suppose after this class, you call your brother or spouse, and after the call is over, if somebody asks who you were talking to, what do you say? I was talking to my brother, my sister, husband, wife. Do you say I was talking to the phone? Do you say that? I was talking to the cell phone. Do you say anytime like this? Even though physically how it appears, you are talking to the phone only. No? From outside, if we take the picture or video, you are talking to the phone only. But anytime do you feel, today I was talking to cell phone for half an hour? Do you say like this? You don't say. Even though physically that is what it appears, that you are talking to the phone, you are talking to the person. Similarly, when you are worshipping the idol is like cell phone. So through idol, you are worshipping the Lord. Like through cell phone, you are talking to your relative. It is not that you are talking to the cell phone. Nobody talks. I mean, a normal person. Abnormal people can do anything. The phone, he doesn't have charge. So, but he wants to feel, so he will talk. That is, I can imagine all this. But normally we don't do it. So you talk to your relative through the phone. Similarly, you worship the Lord through this form. So, we are not idol worshippers. In fact, the Indians themselves, they think, yeah, it's true, we are idol worshippers. When they go abroad and they say, you are idol, we are idol worshippers. You know what to do, my parents also did, so I am also doing. Correct your understanding. We are not Murti Pujakaha, Vayam Bhagavat Pujakaha. We are not idol worshippers, we are God worshipper, Lord worshippers. So, but you start in this manner alone, invoking the Lord in particular form. And it is very good. This devotion and worshipping the Lord through a particular form is very, very helpful. It connects, because generally the form of the Lord will be having that liveliness, hands, legs, etc. And therefore you relate to the Lord. And relating to the Lord is called bhakti. Getting connected to the Lord is bhakti. And it really helps you. It gives you punyam. It gives you mental stability, feeling of protection. It's very, very useful. We should not belittle it. Oh, idol worshippers. No. But Shastra says it's a good beginning, but not good end. Like certain things we start in childhood, tables. So, 2 to the 4, 2, 3 the 6, all this we say, but we should do it up to a point. Now at the age of 35, if I ask you what is 2 multiplied by Swami, let me tell you. You should be able to tell now. So, learning this arithmetics by hearting the tables in the beginning, it's a good beginning, but it should not stop like that. So, similarly, worshipping the Lord through the idol. In fact, that is why I am not using the word idol worshipping. Worshipping the Lord through the idol is a good beginning, but you should not stop there. You should not think that Bhagavan is only in the temple. Bhagavan is only in that vigraha. You extend your understanding of Bhagavan to the entire world. And that is called Vishwarupa Upasana or Vishwarupa Puja. Worshipping the Lord in the form of the entire universe. Vishwam Sarvam Rupam Yasya Saha Vishwarupaha. The Lord who has got the entire world as his form, as his body. That is called Vishwarupaha. And Vishwarupa Ishvara, Ishvara who has got the entire cosmos as his body, where can you worship him? Anywhere. Anywhere. This paper is Ishvara. I can do namaskara. No problem. Means we don't have any conflict in that. Namaskara. You know the driver when they start driving, they do namaskara to the steering wheel. Imagine some people, those who are not familiar with this fellow is crazy, he's doing like this, Can do like this. Right? Because Ishvara. So Vishwarupa Ishvara is an important teaching of Vedanta. Because it expands your understanding of Ishvara and it helps you to be more respectful to the world. You respect. In fact, some people are so respectful. They say, we cannot they mop this floor with legs. They don't do it. Some people, they say, the Mata, with legs we cannot do. So sensitive they are. Idea is that reverence is developed. And therefore, Vishwarupa Upasana, or Vishwarupa Puja is very important. And Vishwarupa is not restricted to any particular form. All forms are his forms. Now, some people have made picture of Vishwarupa. Have you seen the picture of Vishwarupa? He is one central head, both sides, so many heads are there, so many hands are there. And there's so many people are entering into it. From somehow the fire is coming out. There is a Vishwarupa picture. And one funny belief also is there. That Vishwarupa picture should not be kept in your house. Some people believe like this. So one lady called me, Swamiji, I have got Vishwarupa picture, very beautiful picture. She wanted to give it to me. So I said, Swamiji, can I give it? I said, okay. She must have bought in ignorance and ignorance of that belief. And after she brought, somebody must have told, if you keep Vishwarupa, all destruction will happen. Because Vishwarupa picture is like that. Things are getting, swallowed. And something might have happened in the house. And therefore, if something happened to Swamiji, no problem. And so they asked, and we said, okay, I was in Bangalore, I am telling the story of Bangalore. And so she brought, and we had Vishwarupa. And for me, it was good, because I can show that this is how the people think of Vishwarupa. So we used to do, in children class, we used to do that Aarti and all this. No problem. I did not have any problem. I am still here. And I was alone in the ashram. Anyway, so we don't require, really speaking, any picture. Right? Vishwarupa is very much there in front of you. When God is there in front of you, why should you worship the picture? No. It is something like, some devotee of Swamiji is worshipping the picture of Swamiji. Very engrossed. And the Swamiji himself comes, knocks at the door. Wait, Swamiji, I have to do the puja of myself. How foolish it is, no? When real Swami has come, you made him wait, you make him wait, because you are busy doing the puja of the picture of Swami. So similarly, worshipping the picture of Vishwarupa is like that. When whatever is there in front of you. Anybody in front of me is Vishwarupa. Anything which is there in front of me is Vishwarupa. So the entire universe is manifestation of Ishvara. So Ishvara alone is now available, manifesting in the form of this world. So Ishvara is Vishwarupa. That idea is given in the next two mantras. And what is the logic behind that? How the entire world is Ishvara? The reason is Ishvara is Upadana Karanam, the material cause. Effect is nothing but the material cause manifest. Material cause manifest is the effect, and the world is the effect for which the material cause is Ishvara. Therefore, this world is nothing but Ishvara. And when I look upon Ishvara as the one manifesting in the form of the world, then Ishvara gets the name Vishwarupaha. And this idea is given in Vishnu Sahasranama, in Rudram, in Vishnu Sahasranama, Bhuvpado Vyasya Nabir Vedasura Nilash Chandra Suryo Chanotre. There, this idea is given that Vishnu alone is in the form of everything. And in Rudram, those who know, same thing idea. You are there, Stenanam Pataye Namah. You are there in the form of the leader of all thieves also. You are in the form of the one who is wearing turban. You are in the form of the one who has got the arrow in his hand. All of them are nothing but you. So in Rudram, in Vishnu Sahasranama, this idea is given, and that idea is given in these two mantras, 4th and 5th. So we read the 4th mantra. Tamekanimim trivrutam shodashantam शतार्धारं विंशति प्रत्यराभिः अष्टकैश्चद्भिर्विश्वरूपैकपाशम् त्रिमार्गभेदं द्विनिमित्तैकमोहम् In your book, Ashtakehi Shadbhil, then on V there is a Visarga or a Refa there. There? On V is there? Good. It should be there. Shadbhil Vishwarupa. In my book it is not there. Alright. First I will break the words of this mantra. Tam Ekanemim Trivrutam Shodashantam Shatardharam Vimshati Pratyarabihi Ashtakehi Shadbihi Vishwarupaikapasham Trimarga Bhedam Vinimittaika Moham. Grammatically, the previous mantra was incomplete because only relative pronoun was there, correlative was not there. Those who know relative, correlative, they will understand. Yaha was there, Saha was not there. But to make it complete, we supplied Tasya Atma Shaktim Apashya. But grammatically, this sentence continues. So, Yaha Paramatma who is presiding over, that Paramatma alone is available in the form of this entire universe. Tam refers to, Tam means him. Him refers to Paramatma who was referred to in the previous shloka. And here, to convey the idea of Paramatma being Vishwarupa, the world is compared to a giant wheel. Wheel means, you know what is wheel? This is wheel. That's why I got the picture. This is called wheel. In Indian pronunciation, wheel. Wheel. Actually, pronunciation is wheel. So the world is comparable to a wheel. And different details are given, highly intricate details. First one is Ekanemim. Eka means one. Nemi means rim. The periphery is called this one, no? This is called Nemi. Remi. Nemi means the rim. In English we call it rim. And periphery. That is called Nemi here. So this chakra, which they are going to call Brahma chakra later on, this Brahma chakra means Brahman is in the form of chakra. Chakra means the wheel which is representing the universe. So the giant wheel of universe, which is manifestation of Brahman, is having Ekanemi. Ekanemi means one rim. And what is the rim? Maya. Maya Rupa Ekanemihi Yasya Chakrasya. The Chakram Ekanemi. So Maya is the rim. Because the rim decides the size of the chakra. Because outer periphery. Similarly, the expanse of the world is decided by the expanse of Maya. And therefore, this universal circle, the circle of universe is Ekanemi, having Maya, one Maya as its rim periphery. Trivrutam, having three metal plates. You know, if you have seen the cart wheel, it will have wooden structure, and on that the metal plates will be there. Metal plates will be kept on that, so that it will be strong. So similarly, the wheel of universe has got three metal plates, as it were, on the rim itself. And what are the three? There are three. Three vrutam. Vrutam is metal plates. Circular metal plates are called vrutam here. Three means three. Very easy to remember. Three in Sanskrit. Three in English. What are they? What are those three metal plates? Like three gunas. Sattva guna, Rajo guna, Tamo guna. So three gunas are comparable to these metal plates which are there in the rim. Alright. Sattva guna, Rajo guna, Tamo guna. Because of Sattva guna, you have understanding. If you have understanding now. And some people are becoming restless. So when 11:30, Rajo guna. So knowledge doesn't take place. And some people, the tea coffee effect is over. And therefore feeling sleepy. And suddenly your voice also is like the lullaby. So all three gunas. Sattva guna responsible for understanding, happiness. Rajo guna responsible for activities, desires. Tamo guna responsible for inertia. So all these three are there in the universe. And remember, all three of them are manifestation of Ishvara. So don't hate any guna. Swamiji, my son is very lazy fellow. I hate him. Nothing to be hated. Everything to be acknowledged as Ishvara and interact appropriately. And so these three gunas and their effect, their manifestation are also Vishwa Chakra, which is the body of Ishvara, Trivrutam. Then Shodashantam, having the 16 ends. Means some chakra will have here ends will be there. In fact, that's why I wanted the chakra will have the ends. So 16 ends are there. And what are those 16 ends? It can be described in two different ways. We'll pick up one. That is based on the Prashnopadishad description. In Prashnopadishad, Purusha is called Shodasha Kala Purusha. Shodasha Kala Purusha. Therefore, sometimes they do, after some Mahatma passed away, they drew Shodashi and they connect with this Shodasha Kala. Kala means parts, digits. And the 16 factors are described in Prashnopadishad. They are Prana, Shraddha. Prana means the vital force. Shraddha, the sense of validity. Akasha, space. Vayu, air. Tejaha, fire. Jalam, water. Prithvi, the earth. Indriya, the organ. Manaha, the mind. Annam, the food. Viryam, strength or the procreative fluid. Tapaha, penance. Mantra, used in the rituals, chantings. The sacred formula, they call it. Translation is sacred formula. This mantras. All of you know mantras, we need not bother about that. Karma, action. Lokaha, 14 words. Nama, name. How many it became? 15? 16. No, I thought I had missed something. Anyway, so these 16s are considered to be the ends of, means they constitute this universe. They are also constituents of this universe. So it is useful for this particular upasana. So these details are given. So mind is busy with this. Shodashanta. Then Shatardharam. Shatardha means 50. Ara means spokes. 50 spokes are there. And what are the 50 spokes? 50 types of powers. One Maya power is expressed in many fold powers. They are considered to be 50. In fact, we have a list of that 50 factors. We will see in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnam Dachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Guru Namaha Hari Om